But there is hope. We do have people who understand what's going on. And some are minorities, like these blacks who are speaking truth. Check this out.
His sign says, Trump is the symptom, the system is the disease. What do you think about that statement?
What is he advocating for?
He's saying systematic racism.
Systematic racism?
Or systemic.
Systemic
there you
racism,
go.
Okay. Listen, man, I'm a first-generation American. My parents immigrated to this country from West Africa, from Ghana, right?
They
came to this
so
country
far.
with practically nothing that they had, right?
Yeah.
They busted their faces, worked really hard,
Broke
brought
their
14
faces.
of my relatives from Ghana to the United States legally, who also were in poverty, by the way, but they worked hard to come and give our family an American dream. I turned 19 in boot camp. I decided to join United States Air Force.
Pause it for a second.
RAF Milton.
Okay, just to set this up for anybody who's not watching on Blaze TV, he's wearing a Make America Great Again cap. So the things he's talking about are all American values, and he loves this country, and he loves what his family's been able to do here. I mean, this is just awesome. This is great stuff. All right, go ahead.
To join United States Air Force, where I served at RAF Mildenhall as a aerospace ground equipment journeyman. Fought in the military, came back home, and I see people like this sheep promoting communism and Marxism and a bunch of things he doesn't even know. Trying to upend capitalism, upend our way of life to replace it with a system he doesn't know. Communism and Marxism has been tried hundreds of times. It's never been successful. It's never worked. And I'm sick and tired of seeing people like this coming out here believing that the African-American communities we're just a bunch of monoliths. We're going to believe all one thing.
Yes!
If you're black, you got to be a Democrat. If you're black, you got to be with Biden. If you're black, you got to be with Obama. You try and choose anything else, you're a racist, you're a bigot, because what he doesn't know is that the Republican Party was founded by several hundred African-Americans. I bet he doesn't know that. I bet he doesn't know that the first 28 congresspeople in the United States that were African-American congresspeople were Republican. And I'm talking from the 1800s up until the late 1800s. All of them African-American. The first senators, 1800s. First 28, Republicans. The first African-American congresswoman wasn't until 1963. The first African-American senator was not until 1993. I was alive when the first African-American senator was put into power. This guy does not know that.
So
You see all these African Americans, thousands of them. But we're a monolith. We're a monolith. We're on the wrong side of history. This guy supports the party that created the KKK. He supports the party that created redlining. He supports the party that created the Trail of Tears, where they marched all the Native Americans into the Western plantations.
Yes!
This is the guy who supports the Jim Crow, who supports the segregation. Yeah, we're the ones on the wrong side of history because we're not taking a handout to the Democrat Party. The Republican Party's not here to hand out anything. We're here for opportunity. We're here to pick people up. And I'm sick and tired of the people, especially in my generation, perpetuating a history that they don't even understand, pushing for things that are going to destroy our country.
Guy goes on for like 5 minutes. How long was that?
For 2.5 minutes.
Right off the top of his head. Give that guy a talk show, because that's pretty stinking good stuff.
Give that guy a seat in Congress.
That's a history lesson. Right there. Right there. That's really, that's awesome. And he knows it because he loves it. And he understands that this country has given him opportunity that he couldn't have received in Ghana. If his parents had stayed in Ghana and he hadn't been brought to the United States of America and born here, he knows his life would be completely different right now.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He knows that.
Yeah.
And he's obviously looked into it just a little bit. And I'm guessing that there's an awful lot of people, especially in the black community, who don't know any of those things because they've been indoctrinated that the Democrat Party is the party who cares about them and who takes care of them and who is going to do things for them.
And the same percentage of white people don't know that either.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Hey, we have time for another clip from that same event. If you want
we do?
Squeeze that in here real quick.
All right, let's do it.
Start doing your research, start talking to people who don't think the same way as you, and try to understand what their values are, and stop and take your emotions out of it. Take your emotions out of it and look straight at the facts. Look at who is saving you money on your taxes and look who is spending all your tax money. Because I definitely got a tax break and I want to keep that tax break. So please stop voting Democrat so I can keep my paycheck. I've worked too hard.
Nice. I mean, just a simple thing, but an important thing. Taxes. Yes. Biden has promised he's going to raise your taxes. When he takes the Trump tax break away, everybody gets a tax increase, not just the wealthiest 1%. Important point.